those 7 years that man, it was bad. We cried and prayed and cried, and I was angry, and I didn't know why. Why? You know, they said, nothing's wrong with you guys. There's no reason why you can't have babies.
Andrea Wills and her husband tried everything to get pregnant, but nothing worked. Nothing until an experimental in vitro fertilization process gave them twin boys. Another 2 embryos were still frozen in a fertility clinic in New Orleans, about 2 hours from their Mississippi home. Then Katrina struck.
When the hurricane came through, we lost all power, we lost phone. I had no clue what was happening anywhere else except where we were. And it just hit me. Oh my gosh, my babies. They're in the same predicament as all these people sitting at the Superdome that we're seeing on TV.
Andrea frantically called the clinic, but no one answered. Before Katrina, however, the canisters containing her embryos and 1,200 others were moved to the 2nd floor. Now that building was flooding and without power, but a rescue mission was underway.
I was a sergeant with the Illinois Conservation Police. Illinois put together Task Force Illinois and offered up services to Louisiana for whatever they were in need of. They told us that we have doctors and a couple nurses that we need to transport out there to get into the flooded hospital, and we need to try and recover these canisters that have frozen embryos in them. The amount of liquid nitrogen that was keeping them frozen is quickly depleting, especially in this heat, and we have to get them to a facility and get them back into that cold storage. When we got to the hospital, we got to the canisters, and the doctors basically looked at them and said, okay, they haven't been breached, they're secure. So we carried them down the stairs, out through the floodwaters, loaded them in our boats, and it starts to hit you. Okay, we didn't just come here and pick up canisters. We came up here and picked up lives. This is 1,200 potential children. In our tour of being down there, we'd seen a lot of death. We've seen a lot of destruction. And now we've given back. We've given new life, new hope to those families that thought their hope was deteriorated when Katrina hit.
The rescue occurred on September 11, 2005. In December 2006, Andrea Wills had twins, Ben and Sam, the first of the recovered embryos brought to full term.
I just thank the people that rescued our children. I would introduce them to Sam and Ben, and I would tell them, thank you for believing that these embryos were people. Because I know not everybody believes that, but they are. Those are babies. And I would say, look what you did. And my children are alive today because you did that. And I would hug their neck, and I'd probably cry. And I would just thank them.
I would just thank them and tell them that they are the heroes, most definitely, for doing that. Do you have a reaction to that?
Yeah. Excuse me. That makes it hill. It's amazing, you know, to think how much we impacted them.
Sam and Ben.
That is awesome. That is fantastic.